it stand, come on. Oh my god. Jesus. Sorry about that. Oh, this suck. So, let's wipe this a little bit. Alrighty then. And what I need to do more than this, let me get my tablet so I can see if somebody is commenting on my video, because I cannot watch the phone, the tree, the pruning, the everything. I cannot watch everything at the same time. It's gonna be a little bit noisy here, so I'm sorry about that. Maybe if I close the window a little bit, it will be better. But I'm sorry about the noise, because we're on the balcony. So I decided to do some pruning today, because otherwise, like I said in the description, I won't get too much time. The days are getting shorter and shorter. It's about maybe I could have stretched it on the next weekend also, but we'll see. So let's see here, what can we do. We got here, first of all, come on, this pretty big, this is an acacia tree. Okay, it's grown from seed. It's quite large, and I just want to prune it a little bit, and I'm gonna do some directional prunings, because it's not quite yet ready to get wires. Also, it's got a lot of spikes on them. This is the second pruning that I've done since I've got this tree. 2 years now. Yeah, it's grown quite big. Let me see if I can zoom out. You can see it's about, I don't know, 50 centimeters. So I let the tree grow for 1 year. I didn't touch it. Pruned it off, as you can see. Did a pretty massive pruning and hard pruning. And now I'm gonna prune it again, because I want to make this tree look like a real acacia tree from Africa. So this is gonna be quite easy. I'm gonna get some pliers, because I told you they're full of spikes, and I'm just gonna prune it here, just like that. Took a big chunk out. Let me just get rid of this. Oh my god, it's so full of spikes. And let's prune the other one. Look for buds, look for buds, look for buds. Hold it with my pliers. Just prune it off. And this little guy here, I think I'm gonna leave it alone, because it's too young, and it's smaller than the two upper branches. So I'm gonna leave it alone for now. Let's get rid of this. So for this little guy here, I think this is about it. Okay, nice and easy. Just build ramification upon ramification upon ramification. Just gonna sharpen my pruners here, and okay. So we're done with this tree. Look at this pomegranate that I placed in the water to get roots. So my older pomegranates don't don't have flowers, but this is beginning to flower in the water. Ah, don't you hate it when that happens? So let's get to the next tree. What I got here is this Lagestroemia indica. So I'm gonna prune this also. Nice and quick and easy. So of course we're gonna prune off the tips, the upper branches, quite a lot, nothing too fancy about this, just prune them off. This plant has some problems, you can see, you cannot see, so it's got some problems with the leaves. I thought I got rid of these problems, but I didn't. So the tree is growing like crazy, you know. The tree is growing like crazy, but it's got some this white stuff on the leaves. And at some point I said, you know what? It's about it has too much water from the it's from the overwatering, but I don't think that's it. This will be a very nice tree. I'm gonna just leave it. Just want to prune this and kind of leave it like this for now. We're gonna prune it in the winter also. Let's get this aside. Let me clean this prunings off here. And let's get next contender. This is a, oh, I cannot put it here. The lack of space is just so bad. It's also getting very hot again. So this is a semi-cascade. I don't know if you can see it. You cannot see it. Let me frame this better for you. I don't know if I can. I cannot make any promises, but I will sure try to frame this better. Let's go up like this. And here it is. I need to pull back a little more, but I don't have enough space here. Let's kind of try to make it work. Let me put these two little guys aside. And let's see if we can pull back on this. Can we pull back on this? Pretty much. So, what's this? I got some filters here, I don't need them. Okay. Oh, come on. Alrighty then. So, let's try to do something with this guy here. I want to prune this cascade shorter. You know what? Let's prune this also because it's getting pretty big. Like this. Let's get rid of some of the leaves also. This I'm gonna prune it shorter like this. I'm gonna make a big prune here. Prune some of the leaves off just to shed some light. And I think this plant has got a little bit of a problem with spider mites. Just starting to get it. I'm gonna spray it, but not now. And this is starting to shape up really nicely. So what I'm gonna do now is put these guys over here back, and let's put this on the table because now it fits, because I pruned the cascading part, and now we can fit it on the table. And let's take a look of what can we do. Okay, what can you do here? I've got a problem here. You see, this is the cascading part. Okay, it goes downwards, but I've got a little problem here. I'm not liking what's happening here. So I'm gonna get my concave cutters and make a prune like this, because that was getting too much in the way. So you can see now it's way better. I can make a little crown here, and then it can cascade pretty nicely. So also, that's about it for this guy, this little fellow. And now I can bring in the big stuff, but let's see how can we make it so you can see them. Yeah, let's put it. Okay, let's bring in the big guns. I got the wire cutters here. This is good. Let me get the big stuff in. So this is my large tree. This is my large Chinese rose. I think we need to pull out some more. Yeah. So this is my large Chinese rose. I need to prune it. It's gotten really big, and I want to prune this tree. So let's go. Let's just dive in, straight in. By little, I don't want to rush in this with this tree, because this is a very nice tree. It's very old, and I don't want to rush things. So this is the front. Pruning. Of course, the lower I get, the longer the branches. I'm gonna leave the lower branches longer, of course. The higher I get up the tree, I'm gonna prune it shorter and shorter to count down that apex dominance. All trees have this apex dominance, and they tend to grow very, very big towards the top, and we don't want that. Okay, let me just clean this up. I've got a little nice branch growing in here. Let me prune this so you can see it, and I can build a nice structure and another branch between these two branches here. That's very nice. So I also got a wire here. We'll remove it, but for now let's just continue with the pruning. We're gonna make a lot of leaves here. We need to clean them up. So leave it like this. Prune this off here. Prune this here. I'm not liking this branch. It's growing like this towards the viewer. I don't like it. I'm gonna just remove it so you can see the inner structure of the tree. Okay, let's take a look at the top again. Prune this shorter here, take some of the leaves off. Prune some of the leaves off because I need to shed some light on the interior branches, otherwise we're gonna risk them, because if they don't get any light, they start to die. Nothing can live without light. Let's prune this shorter also. Got a nice little branch that flows very natural like that. I'm gonna leave it there. Prune this off here. Let's prune this off. And it's starting to look pretty nice. Let's flip it around. Prune this off here. Prune some of the big leaves off. Hey, this is filling in here quite nicely. Again, I'm gonna prune some of the leaves off to shed some light in. Also this, I'm liking the looks, but I'm gonna prune it back just a little bit. So the idea is to get light hitting almost everywhere as good as you can, because otherwise, I told you, you will end up with dead branches. What's going on up here? Prune it off because it's too big, and let me take a good look at it. This is very nice. I've got another little branch that's growing like this. I'm gonna, I don't know, I can wire it upwards. I can wire it upwards like this. Yeah, it's pretty nice. So again, this here, I'm gonna take this off. I'm trying to make it look a little bit nice. I always tell bonsai beginners, and I insist on that, don't make your tree, don't prune your tree to look nice in this second. Always you need to think about the future and how the tree will look in the future. Also here I've got a little branch that I don't like. It's too crowded. I need to see, this tree already has a structure, has primary branches, has secondary branches, and it's quite a cool tree. And I'm starting to prune it to look nice. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit, and I'm gonna show you this little wire that I have here, and we need to take this off. So straight away with my wire cutters, straight away with my bad wire cutters, we'll try to easily Nice and easy. Remove this branch. Does it stay? It stays. I think I let this this wire for about, I don't know, I think 2 months, something like that, not more than 2 months, and you can see that the wires have done their job quite nicely. It's also so tricky to work the tree and just film at the same time. Let's zoom back again and take a little look at this branch. I don't know, should I prune it? Or leave it? So this is quite complicated right now. I'm gonna come back to this tree and further like pinch some leaves, make some more pruning here and there, because I don't want to rush. Yeah, we're live, but I don't want to rush this tree. I've been working on this tree for the past 4 years, and this tree is almost 30 years old. It's an old tree. So I need to prune this. This is too long, but at the same time I'm thinking about it because I want to thicken it up. So I think I'm gonna leave it alone. I think I'm gonna prune 1 and 2 leaves here and there because they're just so crowded, and maybe I can do some partial defoliation, just like that. Prune this off, prune this off. It's looking a little bit better. I can do some partial defoliation towards the top here. Again, just to shed some light in. Our tree is looking pretty decent right now. I'm gonna put it away. Can I get the big guns? I can get the big guns, but I don't think you'll be able to see it. So, do we need to prune anything else? Yeah, I got some short little trees here that I can prune. So, let's just cut this off. Also cut this off like this. These are for sale. They're just nice young trees. Let's take a look at this one. I'm just pruning them just a little bit so I can save some space because I don't have. It's a problem for me with the space. Another one here. Just quick and easy. Bam. This is too young here, too small. I'm not gonna prune it. I needed a bigger bag. So what I've got here, this is a Ficus benjamina. I'm gonna prune it a little bit also. And it's got a like a pretty nice twist here. So let's just prune it straight away. Oh, this bleeds. Of course it does, because it's a ficus. Ficus is bleed. So I'm not going to do, you see, it bleeds, this white sap. Be careful if you're allergic to this stuff. Take a spraying bottle, spray the cuts straight away, and they should stop bleeding. And we get some more. Alrighty, put this aside. Let's see. Nice and fast, nice and fast. Oh, sorry about that. Come on. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. So I'm gonna show you in a minute. This is a pomegranate, a dwarf pomegranate. So yeah, it's a hard word. It's a hard word. So this is pretty tall. I want to prune it just like that. Okay, throw this away. I'm not gonna keep everything. I don't have space. This has very nice roots. Okay. Oh, we can prune the little. Oh my god, this is. So, again with the roots growing. Just prune them off. Doesn't matter what time of the year we're in. So, this is my little ligustrum. It's an Asian type. So just want to prune it back just to shape. I'm not going to do this is a crappy scissor. It's Chinese, it's the cheap Chinese one, and already just from a few prunings I need to sharpen it again. Nothing too complicated about this tree. We got a lot of dead leaves inside. I told you, if the light doesn't hit the inside, they're gonna die. Let's prune this side also, just like that, nice and quick. Prune it to shape. Let me take a quick look to see what's going on here. This is kind of the front of the tree. I need to prune this lower here. Get rid of some of the stumps. And that's about it. I'll prune it lower. And that's about it for this tree. take it back. Yeah, I cannot get the big bonsai forest in because it's way too big. So you will not be able to see anything. Just a quick look. So we've pruned this guy over here. This little cascade guy. This is quite. This will be a very rare site because Chinese roses are very hard to work with wires. Very hard. Also got this. I can prune this also. This is Nanit Ficus microcarpa. I prune this guy just like that. Okay, I'm not gonna prune this. This is the root of a rock ficus. This is starting to look pretty awesome. This next year would be pretty damn cool. And we've pruned this Chinese rose, pruned that ligustrum. This is the big bonsai ficus forest. I cannot frame this in this live, and I'm gonna make a video about this, a separate video. And here are my little pomegranates. They're starting to get some thickness into the trunks. I've put some wires on them. This is the other one. This is the ginkgo biloba. Okay, so I think we're about. I also need to take care of this. Yeah, this is the. This is the juniper. This is the Chinese juniper. Yeah, let's clean this up a little bit. Let's clean this up. I don't think I want to prune it, but I want to clean it up a little bit. Okay. So let's see what can we do here. Oh, this is gonna sting me like crazy. So let me put this aside a little bit. Let me sharpen my scissor a little bit. I can just feel them that they are not sharp. Okay. And let's take a little look. This is gonna sting me like crazy. That's why I don't like conifers. So this was a bonsai starter, and I developed it. I twisted it around like crazy. It was like this. When I got it, it was like this part here, just like this. So, but a little bit bigger. And I put wires on it. I've twisted in all the ways possible. Maybe we can clean it up a little bit. Get rid of the dried up tips. Let's see. Just clean up the dead stuff. It's not too much dead stuff in here. It's starting to smell. They smell pretty awesome. And I can prune some branches. This is a sacrificial branch. I will be removing this branch. Not right now, because I need it to put some thickness in here. I made a slip potting. That's why it's sitting pretty high up. I can fix that, but in the future I don't mind it, because I want to let this tree grow big and just thicken up. Imagine if when this tree will get 2 times thicker, this trunk will get 2 times thicker than it is right now, and we'll just get a nice crown over here, a nice crown over here. just to show him, a pretty nice show him. All right. I really do not wish to rush this tree, but I love it. This tree is so sturdy. Just thinking about this branch here. I didn't prune anything. I'm just pruning dead stuff, dried stuff. Okay. I'm getting brave now. You see, I'm not using the because this is the right way to do it. You must do it with your fingers, but okay. Doesn't like me. Conifers don't love me. I love them, but they don't love me. So, what can you do? Ow, ow. Jesus Christ, no. So, if you don't want me, I want you, but... Okay. Let's think about this a little bit. If I remove this branch here, and I use this branch to make a cascade, that would be nice. I can still use this to make a cascade. I don't know, I need to think about this. I really want to think this through. This will disappear altogether. I can bend it like this. Yeah, this will definitely be a very nice tree. Yeah. You know what? I can clean it up with the brush. Yeah. This will be a cool tree. So I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna grab a beer at some point and just think about this tree. Look at some pictures over the internet and find cool designs. So I think we're about done today. Yeah. And I'm gonna try to film that ficus bonsai forest pruning, because this is my biggest ficuses. You can see did a trunk chop, a huge trunk chop there, and we got some very cool nebari. And I'm just waiting for this to fill in, and I'm gonna just chop it again right here, and then I think we'll be done with the hot prunings and trunk choppings. Yeah, I want to take care of this one, but so Mitcha, if you're still there, because yeah, I don't know what's happening with this. I don't get notifications. Okay, so the acacia, yeah, is grown from seed. The acacia is grown from seed. I bought the seeds myself and grown them, and it took about 2 years to get it like this. it grows pretty violent. The aluminium wire, Mircea, this is how you do it. This is how we make bonsai. What can I do with an entangled wire? Like what can I do with it? Okay, if I got it straight like this, it will be fine. But if it's like twisted, yeah, sorry about that. Let me just, if it's like this, what can I do with it? Okay, I can also, if you're using your hand to remove the wires, if you're using your hand to remove the wires, you're gonna damage the tree. I don't care about the wires, okay? By comparison, the wires with this tree cost nothing. If I broke a branch on this tree, that's expensive. So this is how you do it. You put wires on and you remove them with your wire cutters. This is how bonsai is done. I'm sorry, yeah, it's a waste, you're gonna waste it, but you're not going to risk breaking branches, sorry. Okay, you're not going to risk breaking branches because those are way more expensive. So we're gonna see each other the next time. I'm sorry, in the last time I wasn't too I was quite a lot offline. I have a lot of work to do, so I'm gonna try to make more movies, and hopefully this platform, YouTube platform, will help us get the views that we need, because it's a pretty nasty grinding work and it's easy to get caught. If you don't get results, it's very hard to keep going. So I get burned out a lot, but I promise I will keep at it. So we're gonna see, most probably this will be the next project, this will be the next video, and I'm gonna try to do it this week. This is all done by me. These are pretty thick right now because when I planted them they were like this, you see? So now they're like this. This is very nice. Thank you for watching. We're gonna see each other in the next live, in the next video, most probably the next video in which I'm gonna prune this. Have a fantastic day. See you all.